are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are all of you tonight? We're going to do a little yard cooking tonight. If any of you are not from the sticks of Ohio, Kentucky, where else would do yard cooking? I don't know. Ohio, Kentucky, Alabama, then you're probably not going to know what yard cooking is. But you know what? I'm going to teach you. As you come on in here, do me a favor, wherever you're tuning in from, throw me a heart or a thumbs up and tell me where you are tuning in from in the comments section below. I'm trying to remember if I remembered my mascara, and I think I did. I hope I did. It's been a long day. Where are you tuning in from? I'm going to say hello to a few of you. If you are tuning in on YouTube, please subscribe, hit that follow button if you are on my Raw Chef Andrea Instagram page. And if you are here on Facebook, just say hello in the comments. Say, hey, I'm tuning in from Australia. I'm tuning in from Tennessee. I'm tuning in from Alabama, or what have you. Okay, let's see who we have on. Okay. Let's turn the volume down. Welcome. Can you guys hear me okay? Question mark. Hello. Okay, so let's get right into it. So those of you who do not know who I am Andrea Cox. I'm an intuitive healer, detox specialist, a holistic wellness coach. I have been vegan for almost 24 years. I literally am the high priestess of culinary herbalism. Okay, I grow probably, I would say right now, 50% of my own food, including everything that you're going to see me using here today. My latest book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac, is in Barnes & Noble and Target online. You can also get it on Amazon. Check out those reviews, and on AndreaCox.com. A lot of awesome plant-based recipes. These are all my salads. I took the pictures myself on my cheap little camera. Now I have an expensive camera that I don't know what I'm doing with. So we're going to sit this right here, and yeah, let's just look at what I gathered out in the garden. So today was a clerical day, a lot of stuff to do. I was talking to a lot of clients. Turns out I'm going to be flying to New York next month, which is going to be a big deal for me. And I was like, man, what do I want to eat? I don't want to go to the store. Pick these little flowers that I grew myself. Love those. Picked all of these wild edibles. And I also have this little mixed green lettuce that is from the garden. I picked this yesterday. And these are amazing microgreens. So I grow these under a lamp in a spare bedroom. So very, very, very easy to grow microgreens. You see them in the store. They're quite expensive. I think they're like $4 or $5 for a little container like this. So these are the things that I grew myself. Now, what did I buy? So I bought an organic, non-GMO ear of corn. I bought a few tomatoes because I am out of tomatoes. The lemon I bought, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to take a sip of my orange juice because I've just been kind of fasting on orange juice all week. You know, it's really good for the skin. I'm really into food that's good for the skin. So we're going to take a swig of that. I'm going to show you first what I got from the garden, and then I'm going to put it in this ice cold water. This water has a little bit of Bob's Red Mill organic baking soda to cleanse the herbs. It also has some apple cider vinegar. So we're going to I have some baby kale. The baby kale I grew, we're going to kind of put that in the water. We have some broccolini leaves. We have a ton of parsley. Wild parsley is absolutely the best, and it is definitely growing wild in the garden right now. We have some cilantro and some chives. So I'm going to put that in the water. We have so much dill. So this is the dill when you're supposed to pick it, and this is when you get lazy and it starts to flower, produces these little yellow flowers. You can still eat it though. And I actually like to allow my herbs to flower because I make a lot of tinctures with my herbs, you know, with absolute vodka, and you soak it for 30 days and you dry the herbs first. And I find those tinctures to be very healing. So we're going to put some more of those herbs. On the bottom here, I have the really good stuff. I have, oh my, I love this. I love this. I have rosemary, little rosemary. I've got some evening primrose. Oh, we got a little worm. It's okay, buddy. Hang on one sec, you guys. We're going to have to put him outside. It's okay. Okay, so I have some evening primrose, and it produces these little flowers. And the part of the evening primrose, I'll eat the flowers, but these little buds that haven't sprouted yet, I'll actually put them into a tincture. So I will dry them. I will do a mixture of probably absolute vodka and make it into a healing tincture. Evening primrose is excellent for hormones, specifically a woman's hormones. We've got some thyme in here. Those of you who didn't know, thyme actually is an excellent herb for if you have food allergies. It inhibits the mast cells in the body from releasing histamine. So if you struggle with just a ton of food allergies, thyme is definitely the way to go. I drink thyme tea. That's probably what I will put this in, or I might just kind of take a few of the, the little buds off of the stem and add it to my salad. Keep telling me where you're tuning in from. And let me know that you can hear me. Welcome in Philly. Okay, welcome, Deborah. Deborah, can you hear me? Just let me know. And then on the very bottom, we've got some more rosemary. And then, you know what, you guys? I have a weed, and I got to tell you, it's my favorite weed to find. It is dandelion. Dandelion is an excellent liver detoxifier. If you buy a pill to detox the liver in a store, one of the top ingredients, you'll see milk thistle and you'll see dandelion. So I've got some dandelion greens that I found in the yard. My neighbors are probably getting upset with me because the yard's so overgrown, and I love it because I get the weeds. And I like to make the weeds into stuff, but I'm gonna clean it up. Okay, so we have dandelion. I was very happy to see that. I'm gonna put that in the water. And then we have, what else do we have? We have one more thing. Oh, basil. So my basil did really good. My basil I actually brought from California to Las Vegas to here, and I'm still clipping off of it. So basil's really good. Okay, so let's get into making a salad, shall we? We're gonna actually rinse this off and use this. All right. So what I personally like to do is start with greens. And this is actually what I'm going to eat tonight, you guys. So I grew these. They're just simple mixed green lettuce. I'm going to start with just a base of mixed greens. And I'm going to show you how to just make a basic, super yummy salad. The thing about salads are they act as a bulletproof vest. So you really want to eat them before you eat any cooked food or any processed food, any animal products. If you haven't gone vegan yet, I'm sorry. But you want to eat them, before. So we always eat light to heavy, not heavy to light. Like whoever made that up needs to be, I don't know. And then what I'm going to do is I've got these organic roasted seaweed, like sushi nori. And sushi nori just has a ton of iodine in it. So what I like to do is take a few sheets. That's probably one too many. I like to take about 2. And just so I get my iodine in, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to rip it up, toss it in the salad to give it kind of a salty taste, because we want to get the sweet, the salty, the fatty, all of that in there. I'm going to grab an avocado. And this one's ripe. I really know how to pick an avocado every single time. Perfect. Perfect. Voila. I'm going to save the pits. If you haven't seen, there's an older video at the top of my YouTube channel called Blending the Pit of an Avocado. I'm going to go check that out. It's really informative. It has a certain kind of fiber you cannot get anywhere else. Also a really rare kind of antioxidant. So I love that. Got to keep them away from the dogs though. So I'm just going to kind of score this like so. And I'm going to just, thank you for the hearts, you guys, on Facebook. Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox on there. Welcome. Welcome, Maria. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Welcome, Amy. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Okay, so we have just some avocado, some nori sheets for the iodine. We've got our mixed greens that I grew myself, and we're going to start taking a few of the herbs from the garden to kind of make this more medicinal. But first, we're going to do raw corn. Yes, raw. There is nothing more decadent than raw corn that is non-GMO in a salad with avocado. I'm telling you, don't knock it till you tried it. You think you like cooked corn? Try the raw. You will not be disappointed. So I'm just going to kind of cut it like so. I'm just going to like hold it and just kind of point my knife down. And I have eaten a primarily raw vegan diet. I was 100% raw for about 11 years. I'm in my mid to late 40s, and I've been vegan for 24 years. So now I'll have some cooked food. I'll have some baked starch, such as baked sweet potatoes or things like that, but nothing beats a raw diet. Primarily a high fruit raw diet, because fruit, I mean, if you eat it and food combine it properly, it really cleans the system out. I pretty much am an avid juicer and intermittent faster. I'm not even doing a lot of fruit lately. I'm not doing much of anything. We are going to have some fruit in the salad in the form of a tomato. Tomatoes are actually a fruit, not a vegetable. Any seed-bearing plant, even an avocado, is a fruit, not a vegetable, right? So I'm going to make sure this is ripe. So to get a little color in here, I'll just kind of show you how good, how yummy that looks. We're going to score these into 4, and I'm kind of an aesthetic person with my food. I like to make things pretty. Pretty, pretty. That's Lewis moaning in the background because he wants his treat, and I told him he could have it when we're done. So spoiled. I don't know where he gets it from. Hey, Lou. If you listen real close, you can hear him. Okay, so far, so beautiful. By the way, you guys, I'm going on Unchained TV tomorrow with Dorit. Dorit is interviewing me for Unchained TV, so I'll be sharing that with all of you. It is a vegan network. There was a woman that I think she was a newscaster on Fox or something, and she started this network. It's called Unchained. So I'm really excited about that. She's going to be interviewing me for her podcast tomorrow. So next, actually, before that, I'm going to take a little bit of this onion salt. I really like this. It's from Trader Joe's. I don't know if the onions are organic, and I'm actually okay with that. You know, when you've been vegan for 24 years and you don't eat any bullshit, it's like you don't, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm also going to take this mushroom blend from them. It's umami is what it's called. You can hear Lewis in the background. Lou, baby, stop. You're fine. It'll be there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the herbs. So I'm going to take a little bit of this sage. And you know, the Celtic Scottish believe that if you eat sage, you're protected in the world. So I like to think I'm very protected because I not only eat it, I grow it, then eat it. I'm going to put a few of these beautiful edible evening primrose flowers on here. This is so gorgeous, you guys. I'll put a picture up on Instagram. I'm going to take this outside and sit it out in a minute. And we're going to be doing some new stuff on the other channel, not on Andrea Cox TV, but on my spiritual channel. I'm going to start doing something that's quite unique. We're working on that Oracle deck with Ekaterina out of Canada. It's a health deck, so I think that's really cool. I'm also going to take some dill. The dill is really, really pretty. Okay. Isn't this gorgeous, you guys? Can you see that? Let's shine a light on that. Watch me knock everything down. Can you see that? So beautiful, right? Okay. And for Instagram. So I'm going to just top this with some of these beautiful microgreens that I grew. And I'm just going to kind of walk around and show you. First, I'm going to show YouTube, then Instagram. So really, really pretty. Really pretty. Okay. And that's it. And that is all, folks. So, you know, you could add some Furtaki on there. My friend Elizabeth introduced me to this. You could add some hemp seeds on there. I often will do hemp seeds. I'm probably the only person that keeps my hemp seeds in like boxes. It's a beautiful way to keep them. You could add anything you wanted, really, but I always start my dinner with a big bulletproof vest, which is always a salad. And I usually end it with something fun, like if I'm 100% raw, I'll make some, you know, almond butter chocolates, or sometimes I'll have a sweet potato in the wintertime. It all depends on the time of year. I eat for the season. I eat what I grow. So I'm Andrea Cox. Check me out on YouTube if you're not tuning in on YouTube. If you're tuning in on Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea Cox TV on YouTube. Also, my spiritual channel, The Detox Intuitive. We hit 2 million views over there. And on Facebook, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox. On TikTok, we just had a viral video there. Not viral, not as big as some of my others, but I think it hit 60,000 views on my pine needle tea. So go and check that out. If you like this video, if you like the culinary herbalism, the stuff I grow, the stuff I find in the wild, and you want me to do more videos like this, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow, join me around 3:30 or whatever time I feel like it. I'm going to do a healing video for all of you. We might pull an oracle card to pull the energy in. I really hesitate using the oracle cards until my personal deck is complete. It's going to be a beautiful deck with animal spirit cards and a lot of things about the Akashic records, a lot of herbalism, a lot of food, a lot of health, juicing. It's a 72 card deck, so it's taken a little bit longer to create. Probably the creation I am most excited about. I'm like up here hermiting, trying to get the book done that goes with the deck. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Check me out on Unchained TV with Dorit. She is interviewing me tomorrow for her podcast. And yeah, thank you guys. Be well. And for full service, be well. And boop. guys. Do you like my nails? I did them myself, and they're mine.